Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to this Tuesday morning broadcast, where today happens to be the 30th of July 2024. We have 1 day to go. And as the protest is drawing nearer, more people have come out in defense of the Igbos, the Biafrans, the IPOP, Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, P2B, and every other prominent Igbo out there that have become a soft target to the zoo. Now, this one of our brother, he is from Imo State by name Barrister Darlington. He made a very vital point. I bumped into this video and I said, this is very necessary. I brought this to my people because not everybody have access to X handle, which is formerly known as Twitter. And that is where I get all this information. And I said, I need to pass it on to my people so that I go listen and understand exactly why the Biafrans or the Igbos must continue to agitate for their own separate state or their own separate nation. Despite the fact that we have a convention coming up on 2nd of December 2024, but we are pleading for more Igbos who have not supported this movement to please jump into that movement, because everything where this man talk, where they call Barrister Darlington, is exactly what is happening. The tribalism that we are facing, the kind of marginalization, even in the midst of people who are blacks, they are doing racist in Nigeria. Yoruba are doing racist to the Igbos, Fulanis are doing racist to the Igbos, and the so-called Hausas are also doing racist to the Igbos. So in all these things, that is the more reason why everybody have to buckle up and said, let us go. As it stands now, they are doing a campaign now. They want to start a campaign or a protest. And that protest, they target Igbos must live southwest. In fact, everywhere in the south, not only Lagos, whether Ogun State or Osun, Ondo, Akure, anywhere where you find yourself in the southeast, southwest, you need to leave their country or their state for them that they don't want us again. They have preparing a little money to buy the properties of the Igbos. And I tell you, even if I have a house in Lagos and I'm decide to leave Lagos for my, if I can't buy a buyer, I will use bulldozer to brought it to the list. And I'll make sure that land, I make it to be a canal before I will leave that area, no matter how much it will cost me. So my wonderful people, I want you to listen to this, our brother, Barrister Darlington. He comes from Imo State, from the state of hopelessness or danger, and he's always vocal about his stand over the marginalization of the Igbos and also the treatment that the Biafrans are getting from the so-called Zojuria. The people that we are better than, and they are the one now treating us like we are second-class citizens in our own country. So please, I want you to listen to him. He's just having this interview with Precious Eni from Voice of the People's Radio 93.5 FM. So let make listen to this and do me a favor. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Remember the trending hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024, hashtag kudos to Simon Ekpa, hashtag kudos to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, kudos to the BG, and also hashtag release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now. This is where everything got to start. So please make listen to this very important message. I'll be right back to do my own conclusion at the end of this video. A country that protesters are now organizing themselves to protest against protesters. A laughing stock.
That your federal government, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they spend 6 billion naira. They don't keep our own corner to use manage to protest. And you may want to ask,
well, look at it this way, my brothers. Is this a country that want to succeed? If he insert 6 billion naira into the Zojural economy, I can tell you, my brother, my sister, this hunger that they are complaining, they want to go to the streets to protest, nobody is going to do that. Insert 6 billion naira into the market now in terms of agricultural produce, in terms of foods and whatever it is, my dear brother, sister, I can tell you that nobody is going to call for any protest again. Everybody will go back to their homes. But they have used this money to settle. They said they bid for security for the protest. 6 billion naira. You know, we're calling this number, it seems like it is nothing. Do you know how much is 6 billion naira? Do you know how many? I think about 5.something million US dollars we're talking about here. That is even more than some people's, some countries' GDP. That is what Tinubu have brought. This man is just showing his color through color one after the other, that he have no any reason or whatsoever to do something for the masses. Make una continue listening. And I go hear the man, the one way past Beatty from Barrister Darlington.
Now vex, wetin the 6 billion naira be for? It means say they may give new allocation to Nigerian army apart from the allocation when they don't give them for the year, the budget for the fiscal year 2024, because that budget includes say things like this free arise and the free manager. I be the one where they won't put extra budget for inside the police to use money to protest, because of course the budget for 2024 also carry this kind of thing for inside the police force. Or maybe Honorable Fit quotes me wrong if I did wrong. What exactly is the reason why the federal government has earmarked
6 billion naira. 6
to
billion.
manage a protest that is yet to happen?
6 billion.
They don't bring 6 billion naira. That means this government get money. That means all this crowd when they cry say food no day, cost of living day too high.
They get money.
The government can actually do something. If that 6 billion naira was used to subsidize agricultural produce for Nigerians, at least the entire country will benefit from that subsidy of agricultural produce, even if not only for 1 week or even for 2 days. The entire country will benefit from it before we go back to a time of famine again and lose. This is very discouraging. Well, just to add to it, protest people don't also break out for different parts of the country, for Bayelsa, for Abuja, for Lagos State here. Hey, youths like
protesting against protesters.
Your mama there, don't enter inside streets. They protest against you.
Yes.
You protesting for the government.
That is
everybody get my point. That is people don't come out enter street, so they protest. Say why you don't protest? It is hard.
That is the country.
You just wonder what kind of people are we?
That is the country.
Like they didn't go to the same market who they do. Yam farmers they complain say they don't feel buy yam because yam too cost. They buy 100 tubers of yam now for 1 million naira. Times and how much they buy one yam? Almost 10,000 naira for 1 yam. People they complain of 5,000 naira for 1 yam. How much you want sell? If young sellers they fit explain the lament like that, spaghetti now cup they use measure they sell for people. People are crying that they can't afford food, but they are human beings like you and I, young people, mothers. They enter streets, they protest and leave government alone.
1,000 naira only. 1,000 naira only.
This country. I beg I know they enough for inside this country. And by the way, as they protest, police guide them well. Police not team. Whenever they say they hijack their protest. But what people want protest against government, we hear say that protest don't they hijacked. Nigeria is just such a country. My name is Precious and welcome to Precious In. I have Barrister Darlington here with me, and he did here to put one for me. So Barrister Darlington, isn't it amazing the kind of development they come up with here?
In fact, when you say amazing, it is wonderment.
It shocked me, oh. This is a shocking.
The same people who were crying a big baby yesterday, the same people who were crying a big baby yesterday, look at where they are now because they are giving them crumbs from the master's table. The 6 billion you mentioned, you think he does to manage? No, it is to teach people so that they will go and do what they are doing. Oh, you think they walk up to do what they are doing? No, they must have been induced, heavily induced. That is where that money is going to, if you don't know. Whenever things like this happen, go and check. Something must have passed hands. It's like everybody that is connected to APC and Tinubu, all of them have been given marching order to go and hold your ground. Go and take care of your own section. Wherever you are, make sure that this process does not happen.
So that means the clergymen, the alphas, the religious leaders, the pastors, the traditional rulers, the heads of schools, the market women, everywhere, everybody. Don't they handle their own part?
That is where the 6 billion is going into. And this is a man who came to bring change. This is somebody, this is the diary of a man who wants to better Nigeria. Look at what he's doing. Ordinary protest. Look at what he's doing. Destroying all our institutions in the name of what? Protecting his selfish interests. You can imagine that we are not heading anywhere. I have told anybody that if this man gets away with what he's trying to do now, if Tinubu gets away with this protest, you will see what will happen next. You will be here. I will be here to tell Nigeria that I told you. If he gets away with this, if he succeeds in suppressing this protest, you will see the real Tinubu. Because I have told you here, people that have this mafia mentality and mafia disposition, there is a way they behave. it is a cardinal sin for you to make the Godfather to plead for anything. Eh? They don't want anybody who will challenge them wherever they are. So for you to have rattled him in this manner, that is right, jumping right, left, and center now, he will go back and then re-strategize, and then you will see what will happen next. That is what happened. I have told you because I know history. When the parliament in Germany wanted to vote against Adolf Hitler in 1933, what did he do? Overnight, he burned down the entire parliament. He burned it down. And then started picking all his enemies that they are the one that burned the parliament. Eh? That was the only excuse he needed to work, consolidate his power. By the time he picked all the people who is supposed to be telling him that the way you are going is wrong, you are becoming a dictator, he now brought those who wanted to then brainwash them. And that was how the monster called Hitler was created. Eh? Go and check. Whenever a dictator is planning to consolidate, this is what he does. Even the people that is manipulating, they won't even know that they are being manipulated until by the time it becomes clear. It will be too late for everybody. That was what Hitler did in Germany. By the time it became clear to those he was manipulating, they couldn't help it again. Even those who he killed them, they died. They died. Some ran away from Germany. That is what happens whenever you see people like this in power. Because my thinking is that there is somewhere these people are going. They have not gotten there. And you cannot stop them. That's what I'm thinking. That's what is going on. There is a place this administration is going to. And if they get here, if they get to where they are going, are teaching Nigerians.
So, by explaining this thing about the IGP not reacting or talking anything against people when they do this protest. I hear say you don't give marching order now. Say people when they do the protest, make you say they do make they don't do protest lower than 4 o'clock or later than 4 o'clock. But meanwhile, this people wey do anti-protesters protest, they don't do anything to them. Nobody infiltrate them. Nobody hijack them. How possible is that?
Because the man has been given an extended tenure. What do you think? The tenure of Dictatorial has been extended. He was supposed to retire in September. Two people have deliberately and consciously violated the hierarchy order in the police. That this one is going to stay another 4 years.
You get any history really behind this thing?
Of course! This is not the first time, of course. Buhari did it, so Tinubu must do it. Dr. was the Tinubu CSO when he was governor in Lagos State. He was like a bodyguard to him. He was a man Friday, so he had been following him. That's why he had to give him that. Then maybe because of that relationship and the way he served him loyally, he giving him this privilege. Precious, do you remember a certain Toronto certificate when Tinubu was the Lagos State governor? A Toronto certificate came up. A police officer who investigated that matter at the end of the day discovered what was wrong and went to Tinubu say, look, you see this certificate, this file, it contains your Toronto whatever, and what I have there is very damaging. If I open it, you are finished.
So the saga not get something to do with Chicago, it gets to do with Toronto.
That was the Toronto before. That was the Toronto before Chicago now. Don't you know? That was the Toronto.
That police officer, like I say, now everybody will get to do with traditional role in police anybody.
I am telling you, that was it. So a deal was made. When this other person leaves, I want to become the next in line. And that was it. That was why when that particular traditional was installed, there was a lot of controversy. People don't know. He was the one that investigated that Toronto issue. Now look, I am talking about those of you who are compromising our institution, those of you who are helping Tinubu in his infamy, you should be watching it too. Because I want to tell you what happened. The same Hitler. When he brought out 6 of his generals who planned the Holocaust, who planned out the gas chamber where the Jews were being sacrificed. When he discovered that in future they may explain what happened, he started eliminating them one by one. Because they are the only one who know the secrets. Hitler, he started eliminating those who helped him to orchestrate that Holocaust. So those of you who are doing all this and thinking that you are helping Tinubu, I pity you. I pity you because you don't even know what you are doing. You are destroying our country. You are destroying our institution because you want to help Tinubu. I wish you well, though. I wish you. But you say you want to school. You say you are civilized. Look at what you are doing. Look at what you are doing. I wish I wonder what we are like today. I wish if our generation were alive today. I wish that Solani were alive or Ganifa Redi. Oh my God, how are the mighty falling? Are you telling me that if this Colossus or even Bola Ige, if this Yoruba sons were alive today, will they tolerate this? Will they tolerate this nonsense? Look at everybody has been compromised all of a sudden. Traditional rulers that should stand up and say, no, this is wrong. Look at them, all of them. They have compromised everything. All of a sudden, institutions have been compromised just to please Tinubu. Just to please Tinubu. With all the baggage this man has, with all the bad record, and some people are proud to support him, that this is your son. So this is the type of son you can give Nigeria. If this part of person were to come from another tribe, will you people support you? Be sincere to yourself. Will you support him? Where is Wole Soyinka now? Look at it. This is the person who is the master strategist, who has planned to be president for 30 years, who knows everything. Look at what he's doing. And you are supporting him. Because of what? Crumbs from the master table. Crumbs that they are giving you. And you are destroying your culture and tradition. Destroying everything that you hold there all of a sudden. Tomorrow night you come and blame me that I'm the one who spoiled your tradition. The Igbos, they are all the non-indigenous. They are the ones that destroy your tradition. They are the ones who no longer respect your tradition. Look at what people are talking from right, left, and center. And I'm asking myself, come, are you sure these people went to school? And all of a sudden, go to your state if you want to protest. But when they are collecting tax and money from Igbos in Lagos, they didn't bother with that one. We have been saying it. If you don't want to, let us go. Let us go for what? We are not even happy that we are here. Have we not tried to go on 2 occasions? Was it not you people and the man that stopped us? As if we are happy to be here. We are not happy because the Igbos, this is not our character, this is not our culture. We don't do this type of thing. We can't. That is why we are even protesting that we want to go. Because we cannot tolerate this type of nonsense where we came from. It can never happen. We can never tolerate it. We can't. Look at what happened to Bremado. Look at what happened to Odun Zakaro. Mention any Igbo man that supported them. But in your own case, everything tribal. That is why Nigeria is like this. Everything you want to people do. So too much tribalism in your blood. And you will never accept it that you are the one causing all this problem in Nigeria. You will never accept it. Rather, you look for somebody to blame for what you have caused. What you have caused. Everything that is supposed to move Nigeria forward, you people will truncate it for your own selfish interest. Look at what you are doing. I say we didn't even love you people. He loved you, Abi. He destroyed Afenifere. He destroyed it just to have his way. Now he has gone to traditional rulers. All your cultures now, he's decimating it one by one. It is a shame on everybody that is doing this. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you that are doing this thing. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you. I wish I can resurrect the true Yoruba leaders. If I have my, I will resurrect them now to come and see what is going on.
So by the way, it's a bit like this now. How this process will take place? Because if you say don't get paid, already.
Of course now, of course. They are waiting for Congress to pay so that they will now look for people to arrest. That they want to destroy Lagos. They want to do this. Now that they are protesting in favor of Tinubu, no rioting, no violence, so no nothing. But when other people want to do their own, they will unleash their thoughts in Lagos. We don't want anything in Lagos. All of a sudden, where is the seat of protest from the time of independence?
But how is it possible that they are violating the son of the Obasanjo, Femi Falana talk, saying that then government that didn't bring and then hijack that protest for NSAS 2020 will cause this destruction of properties. Say that them bring parts and they destroy those properties. How many times when they talk, when they cite instance as an example, they always forget that part. Say a son of their own son, don't tell them saying that them people will cause that destruction.
Good. They even forget that it was their own son that ordered the shooting of their own children at Dictatorial. Their own son, Shomolu Ondo, that he was one that invited the military. Was it the people that shot those boys at Dictatorial or those youths? You can see. You can see how people just deliberately develop amnesia for their own infamy. It's a shame, very big shame. Look, why we are saying this, tomorrow these people will deny all they are doing. Look at all the efforts that women were made to give them free education so that they can overcome all these things. All the efforts that man did to give them free education so that they cannot live this type of behavior. Look at where they are. You will even ask yourself, so what is the essence? What is the need? Look at what they are doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for explaining.
The man will be crying in his grave now. Because this cannot be the intention of Awolowo. Awolowo never agree with these people. They who put Nigeria where we did not agree with them. All of a sudden, everything that Nigeria holds so dear, people are now in bed with them. Compromise on all fronts. And Nigeria is like, yes, they are not even bothered. Pressure, they are not bothered that Nigeria is in this sorry state because of one man's ambition. By the time you finish this work you do it, maybe the entire Nigeria will be in his pocket. Maybe that time, these same people, I will hear what they will say.
No, but I said that they don't order NHC to give them the thing all day.
Good. Yeah, because we cried out. Because the man cried. They want to stop the man from talking more. That bottom wanted to review more things. That is what they need to placate him. And the few he has said already, we already know. I was asking them here, your land that they sold for $100 million, how much did you get from it? The person that collected that check or that money, is it his land? Is it from Lagos? Shame on you people, shame on you people, shame on you people. Every time Igbos. Meanwhile, the kokoro that is eating your leaf is behind your leaf. The kokoro that is eating your leaf is behind your leaf, and you cannot talk. You cannot talk. You cannot. I have never seen this type of character in my life. You cannot talk. You left the leprosy that is worrying on you every time. Deepos. What did the Igbo come and tell me? Come and convince me one simple thing the Igbo have done against anybody in this country. But look at you people. Don't you have your advice in the southeast? The way they stop them. Have you had any time the Igbos rioted? They are fighting and killing on you. Go to yours. We can't do that. We are above it. We are proving that yes, we are the white man of Africa, not even Nigeria. We are above this shenanigans. We cannot tolerate it. We can't. That's why I'm telling you that you cannot beat us. Join us. Let us teach you manners. You don't have manners. You don't talk anyhow. Including your most educated ones. How can the people be doing tribalism yet want one Nigeria? How can? Everything about you. I wonder what started in tribalism. We thought, okay, we think it has gone. That is, the children will do better things. Tribal politics started in this land, in this southwest. Yet you are not even deterred. You are not even sorry. Everything is all about you. If you are accusing the Igbos rightly, I will say, okay, yes, it's our fault, or maybe there's something we did wrong. But to tell me every time you are calling Igbos, when they know how to talk, you will not challenge them. You will not. Bayo Nonoga, I have never seen Bayo challenge any Northerner. To tell you how cowardly these people are. They threatened the Tinubu's wife here. None of you came out to talk. None of you opened your mouth and talk. And you are telling me you are men. You are telling me you are men, Abi. When it comes to the people, because we are very peaceful. We are very, look, you see this tiger you are pulling by the tail. The day this tiger will wake up. Don't run. We have been saying that and you not listen. Don't run. We have been saying you don't run.
Thank you so much, Abi.
So, my good people, I don't hear a move from the horse's mouth to this one from the erudite himself, Barrister Darlington, from my own state to Imo State, the land of hope. But they give us hopeless, where we say the road. Road, Ajolanjo, Nkefenyo. Anyway, my good people, I don't hear I don't hear everything that have been spoken here. And you don't even need anybody to tell you that This man have already spoken it all. There's no point running around the bush or beating about the bush. But whichever way it is, just help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because more of these videos will be coming your way. My name still remains Amande and Eze, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Now here, we'll take a bad break, and I will hear our voice again when we come back. My name still remains Okute Daily Talk. Bye for now, my people.